Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we will be discussing about acquiring payments risk, fraud management, trends and tactics, staying ahead in the fight against payment fraud. Importance of fraud management in payment processing is crucial for maintaining the integrity and security of financial transactions. It protects businesses and consumers from financial losses, safeguards sensitive information, and ensures trust in the payment ecosystem. Effective fraud management minimizes the risk of the unauthorized transaction, reduce chargebacks, and enhance customer confidence, contributing to the overall stability and efficiency to the financial system. Additionally, it helps business comply with regulatory requirements and avoid legal penalties by proactively identifying and mitigating fraudulent activities. Companies can preserve their reputation and maintain competitive edge in the marketplace. Current trend in payment funds. First is increase in the digital methods. There is a significant shift towards digital and contactless payment methods, driven by customer demand for convenience and the growth of e commerce. Mobile wallets, online banking, and cryptocurrency are becoming more prevalent, reducing the resilience on cash and traditional banking method. Next is the rise of sophisticated cyber attacks. As digital payments method increased, so does the sophistication and frequency of cyber attacks. Criminals are exploiting vulnerabilities in digital payment system, necessitate, necessitating stronger security measures and constant vigilance from financial institutions. Using the use of artificial intelligence in fraud detection. AI and machine learning technologies are increasingly being employed to detect and prevent fraud. Merchant acquisition and underwriting current industry trend. First is streamline onboarding processing. There's a move towards a faster and more efficient onboarding process for merchants leveraging digital tools and automation to reduce the time and effort required for approval. Risk-based pricing models underwriting is becoming more sophisticated by adopting risk-based pricing models. Enhanced data utilization, the use of big data and machine learning is on the rise, enabling more precise evaluation of merchant risk. Focused on compliance and security, increased regulatory requirement and the rise in cyber threats drive the needs for robust compliance and secure measures in the underwriting process. Expansion in the new markets. There is a trend towards acquiring merchant from emerging. Emerging threat in payment funds. Phishing and social engineering attacks. Nature of threat. These attacks manipulates individual into divulging confidential information through deceptive emails, message, or calls. The impact of this, they can lead to unauthorized access to sensitive data and financial loss. Next is account takeover or ATO fraud. The nature of threat is fraudsters gain control on legitimate customer accounts using stolen credentials. This impacts to the merchant is to this results to the fraudulent transaction, unauthorized fund transfers, and significant financial damage to both customers and financial institutions. Synthetic identity fraud. Criminals create fake identities by combining real and fabricated information. This impact indicates our identities are used to open account and secure credit, eventually leading to substantial financial losses when the accounts default. So here is a real-world example. First is the recent synthetic identity fraud incident. In 2023, a major financial institution reported a surge in synthetic identity fraud cases. The fraudster created synthetic identities using real social security numbers of minors combined with fake names and birthdays. The outcome: these identities were used to establish credit lines and secure loans, which were subsequently defaulted on. The bank incurred losses exceeding $100 million before the fraud was detected. The response: the institution enhanced its identity verification process, incorporating AI and machine learning to detect anomalies in indicative for synthetic identities. Effective fraud management tactics. So the key tactics are: the first is the multi-factor authentication. Requires user to provide two or more verification factors to gain access to the system or perform transaction. The benefit of this are to add an extra layer of security, making it more difficult for an authorized user to access accounts. Next is machine learning and AI for fraud detection. Utilize advanced algorithm to analyze transaction pattern and detect anomalies indicated for fraudulent activities. This is to enhance the ability to identify and respond to fraud in real time, reducing false positive and improving detection rates. Next is real-time transaction monitoring. Continuously monitors transactions as they occur to identify suspicious behavior immediately. So the best practices of this are: regular security audits, conduct comprehensive reviews of security system and process the identity to identify and address vulnerabilities, to ensure that security measures are up to date and effective against emerging threats. Employees training and awareness program. This is to educate the employees about the common fraud tactics, security protocols, and the importance of vigilance. Empowers the staff to recognize and prevent potential fraud attempts, security awareness with the organization. So the technology solutions are: first is the tokenization, replace sensitive data, example credit card numbers, with unique tokens that hold on exploitable value. This is to reduce the risk of data breaches by ensuring the actual data is never exposed during transaction. Encryption covers the data into a coded format that can only be read by someone in the decryption key. This is to protect data integrity and confidentiality, making it difficult for unauthorized party to access or alter information. Biometrics uses unique physical and behavioral characteristics, example fingerprints, facial recognition, for identity verification. This is to provide a secure authentication method that is difficult to replate or forge. The benefits of this technology solutions are to enhance security and improve customer trust. Enhance security, advanced technologies like tokenization, encryption, biometrics significantly prevent of fraud and data breaches. Ensures the protection of sensitive information and transaction integrity. So, what are the regulatory compliance? Number one is the PCI DSS, or Payment Card Industry Data Security Standards, a set of security standards designed to ensure that all companies that accept, process, or store credit card information maintain a secure environment. This is to protect cardholder through requirements like encryption, access control, and regular security testing. The GDPR, or General Data Protection Regulation, a comprehensive data protection law in the EU that governs how personal data of individual must be collected, processed, and stored. It is to enhance individual privacy rights and imposes strict penalty for non-compliance. Other relevant regulations, example CCPA, or California Consumer Privacy Act, or Anti-Money Laundering AML regulations, and various financial service regulations specific to jurisdictions. The importance of compliance is to avoid fines and maintain customers' trust. So the successful implementation, for example, the financial institution's successful fraud prevention strategy. The overview, a major bank implemented a multi-layered fraud prevention strategy integrating real-time transaction monitoring with machine learning algorithm. So the outcome, the bank significantly reduced fraudulent transaction by 40% within a year while enhance the customer experience through faster approval process. Second example is to e-commerce business reducing fraud through AI. An overview is an online retailer adopt AI-driven analytics to assess transaction risk based on historical data and user behavior patterns. So the outcome, the retailer decreased chargeback by 30% and improved sales conversions rates as genuine transaction faced fewer delays. The key takeaways integrated of technology, combining advanced technologies like machine learning and AI with the system enhanced fraud detection capabilities, real-time monitoring, and focus on customer experience. So the current trend in payment methods are digital method raised in the mobile wallets, online banking, and cryptocurrency. Cyber attacks, increased sophistication of cyber threats, AI in frauds detection, enhanced real-time fraud detection using AI and machine learning. Merchant acquisition and underwriting trends. Efficient onboarding, streamlined digital process, risk-based process pricing, tailored pricing through data analytics, enhanced data use, precise risk evaluation, compliance and security focused on meeting regulatory standards, market expansion, reaching new and diverse market, emerging threat, phishing and social engineering manipulating individuals for data, account takeover or ATO fraud, unauthorized access to account, synthetic identity fraud, create fake identities for financial gain, effective fraud management tactics, MFA, add extra security layer, AI and machine learning, real-time fraud detection, security audits and training, regular checks and employee education. Technology solution, tokenization and encryption, protect sensitive data, biometrics, and the benefits. Regulatory compliance is the key regulations is the PCI, DDS, GPDR, and others. Importance is to avoid fines and maintain trust from the clients. A successful implementation examples, financial institution reduced fraud by 40% with AI, e-commerce business decreased chargeback by 30% using AI. Industry expert quotes emphasis on proactive security and organizational vigilance. Thread to watch AI and machine learning, data privacy, biometric authentication, and blockchain. So, those are the recaps that we have from our discussion. In conclusion, the payment funds industry is experiencing rapid advancement and evolving threats, necessitating robust and innovative approach to fraud prevention and security by leveraging edge-cutting technologies such as AI, machine learning, and biometrics. Organizations can enhance their defenses against sophisticated cyber attacks and fraud schemes. Compliance with the regulatory standards like PCI, DSS, and GP, GDPR remains crucial in maintaining customer trust and avoiding legal repercussions. The successful in implementation examples from leading financial institution and e-commerce business demonstrate a tangible benefits of integrating this advanced solution into their operations. As we move forward, staying informed about emerging trends and continuous improve on security measures will be essential for sustaining a security and trustworthy payment ecosystem. security and innovation in our effort to protect our financial system and customer data.